So I started out with a blank that I made from Alumilite clear. I painted the tube to look like a fish and added some small flies and then cast it. I used a Woodcraft silicone mold with the plugs, and then I started to turn. I drilled the hole. I'm using the fly fishing pen kit from Penn State Industries. The Alumilite clear is very easy to turn, even when it was very cured. So it was very easy to turn still. So I roughed it out with a carbide Easy Wood tools, the full size version. As you can see there, it was a little dull, so I just spun the tip, and that is a reverse rake that I'm using there. And then this video is 5 times speed, so I just took my time and roughed it down. I didn't want to go too fast because I didn't want to get into the flies. So kind of turned down the edges, and then here you'll see I'm using a detailed tool to take off the bands that were created from the barrel trimmer. And I like to take them off like this so that I don't get a snag and a catch and a blowout. So anyway, back to the rougher. And then I like to, once I get the blank rounded out, I like to kind of shore up the ends near the bushings first. Not all the way close, because sometimes you can get a blowout there too, but I used 5-minute epoxy on these blanks, so they were pretty well cured. And I wasn't super afraid of having a blowout with these. I was more afraid of catching one of the flies. So I'm going to stop talking for a minute and just let you watch the video and listen to a little music about fly fishing.
Just me and my trusty rod on the river's edge, where my soul finds its tranquility. The water's calm, sun shimmering on its surface. I'm in harmony with nature, it's just where I wanna be. Oh yeah, fly fishing, oh, it's more than just a sport, it's a meditation. A connection to the wild. With every catch my spirit soars and sings. Fly fishing, it's my riverside serenade. Oh yeah. With every gentle toss, I watch my lure take flight, hoping for a bite.
So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to finish up here and get my desired thickness before I catch one of these flies. I try to keep the shreds clear. Here I'm using an 80 grit because I wasn't really happy with the shape of the blank. And so I just kind of brought out an 80 grip and finished shaping it with that. You'll see I'm just kind of rubbing back and forth, and then I will stop the lathe and kind of go across the long way. And back and forth just using regular sandpaper. And then I'll bring out the Abernet and finish off a little bit. You can see I kind of went across the cross hatches there. I like to try and get rid of some of the deep lines from the 80 grit. And then I will move over to the Abernet. And there I felt like that was looking pretty good, but onto smaller grits. And this is still at 5 times the speed, so you can kind of see. I'm just wiping it off with a little denatured alcohol, kind of see where I was and see where the scratches were. And now I'm going to switch over to the micromesh, and I start from the beginning and I just go through all of the grids. So I'll put the music back on so you can listen to that through the rest of the grits. Well, I guess it wouldn't let me play the music again, so. And I'm pretty sure y'all don't want me to sing to you. So it's pretty quick to go through all of the grits of the micromesh. I like to wipe them off in between so the grits don't carry over into the next grit. And then I just finish it off. And you can see that slurry. Some of it is the bushings. So unfortunately, you have to be careful not to rub over the bushings because it will drag gray, black soot into your piece. Not so bad with acrylic, but with wood, it really can discolor your blank. So at this point, if you're really happy with the shape, you could always turn to the plastic bushings. And if you're going to use CA anyway, it would be a good time to turn, and just kind of sand next to the bushings. Anyway, that's what the finished product looks like, nice and shiny. And then it's already shiny, but I'm going to use this plastic polish. And it's real, you just need a very small amount. I'm going to try a different product here soon, but it's just a very small amount. You rub it on and just buff it off. And there it is.